speaking of that, some of the information that you're wondering why you're here to learn about on Sunday, this is a big key right here, is to get involved often and early here on campus. There's lots of different clubs and organizations that hold professional events that you can take part in. Gives you an opportunity to network and ask questions to people that already work in a profession that you're interested in. And then when you go up to the CPO, they've got a lot of different tools and resources to help you be successful in your career search.
I'm a member of Delta Sigma Pi, and that's actually how I discovered the Career Planning Office first. Is we're required to do professional events, and one of the ones the first one I went to was the resume writing workshop, and that actually has been so helpful to me. I had a mentor sit down and go through my resume just step by step and tell me, okay, this is good, this is bad, and it just completely transformed my resume and makes it look so professional. I think it's helped me stand out throughout my interviews. I also am a member of Kelley Student Government, so we do a bunch of volunteer projects and things like that each semester as well.
However, once you graduate, you can actually come back as an alumni and still take advantage of all the resources they provide. So let's say you get that full-time offer from Ernst & Young, and you need to see whether or not your full-time offer is comparable in the field. You can go to the career placement office and say, look, this is the offer letter I've received. Is this, salary, compensation, benefits, are these, comparable to what other companies are offering? And because all the career placement office advisors see those kind of letters on a daily basis, they know what the market level is at for salary, benefits, other kinds of everything dealing with the offer letter. So they are able to correctly advise you on maybe oh, that's a great offer, like you should accept that, or maybe try and negotiate with them a little bit and see if you can raise it up maybe 5%, because that is where typically the salaries are at, or something like that.
Also, when I was a freshman, I went to my first Meet the Recruiter, which honestly was a bit of a disaster as a freshman, just because I think there's a first time for everything, and doing that when I was a freshman, now I am so much better because I had that first experience when I was young. So, it was a scary thing to go out and find my first suit, and I picked one that was really heavy, so I was really hot the entire time. And, it just, doing it once, you can better yourself the next time. And so since I've done that 4 times now, then I'm so much better than what I was when I started. So I'm so blessed and happy that I took advantage of that service when I was a freshman.
I did. I was able to attend the etiquette dinner last semester right before interviews started, which I thought was great because they taught you a lot of things that you wouldn't have even thought about. So it was really nice to kind of get prepared for that. And then whenever we went to interviews, a lot of the firms had you come in the night before and go to dinner. So it made you feel reassured that you knew which fork to use and what to do and what was appropriate and what wasn't.
I really enjoyed Ivy Tech, but I have to say that the career planning side of it is a lot easier. There's an office to go to with all the information that you need. You get postings and emails about companies that are looking to hire, and so I'm able to go in there and get all the information I need for the future. And so I think it's really helpful to have that one place that you can go. Everybody knows what they're talking about. Companies are coming in and talking to the office, so then they're giving information too, and then I can research those companies and know where I want to go as soon as I graduate.
I got on Optimal Resume and created my first draft of my resume, and that was really helpful because then throughout the years of my college career I was able to just add things to it, kind of saw where I stood, saw what I could kind of better when it came to my resume, so I got involved in some different organizations to kind of show some involvement in there. My GPA was always on my resume, so that really kind of kept me really, conscious of how I was doing. So it was really a great thing that I started from the beginning, because otherwise I might not have been quite as prepared as I would have been otherwise.
So if you couple all those together, interview stream, optimal resume, the mock interviews, you can gain as much experience as possible. That way when you come to the Meet the Recruiter events or interview on campus, hopefully you can be successful landing the internship or full-time position going forward. Now remember, just get involved here on campus often and early to take advantage of all the tools and resources that they have.